All right, hey guys, how to critique artwork. So critique is the format that artists use to evaluate artwork. You can do self-critiques, group critiques, critique with a mentor or a friend. In our basic pottery class, we're doing self-critiques. All right, so we read this article by Vince Patelka, and to sum up the questions and answers from that, he says the critique tests your ability to intellectually articulate materials, process, technique, and concept. Basically, it tests your ability to talk about your work. Primary indicator of success is evolution. And so did you get better since the first time you started making something? Yes. Evolution of craftsmanship, concept, design, and originality. Traditional format for art criticism is 4 steps: description, analysis, interpretation, and judgment. So when you describe your artwork, you're just going to tell the facts about it. If you had an inventory sheet, that would be everything all the way up to kiln firing. Everything except for comments. Okay, that's your description. Step 2 is your analysis. That's when you're going to talk about your elements and principles of design. For our basic level 1 pottery class, we're going to choose one element and one principle that pair together, like line and repetition, for example. You could talk about ergonomics and utility in that section if you wanted to. For example, if you had a mug, you could say the handle's comfortable, it functions well. Interpretation. That's what art is all about. It's the meaning behind the artwork. Okay, so remember we talked about context? This is it. This is what it's all about. So you can define the concepts and the intent of the artwork there. I'm going to do a sample for you in a minute here. And finally, judgment. Is the work successful? What did you learn? What are the strengths and the weaknesses of the piece? And that's basically it. So here is me doing a critique on this pinch pot that I made in my level 1 class with you guys. So, hi, welcome to my critique. This is pot number 1. It's made out of reclaimed clay. It's a pinch pot. It weighed 3/4 of a pound. You don't have to tell me that it's 2 inches by 2 inches because I can see it. If you were writing an article, then you would write the size. In this case, I have some decoration before bisque. I have stamping. I stamped with a pencil, and I glazed it in enchanted green, and then I actually put a second layer of enchanted green on the rim, and I fired an oxidation. So that was my step 1 description. Step 2, elements and principles of design used, is I'm going to say that this piece of pottery uses texture to create emphasis. You see the texture from the stamping? Do you see how your eye is drawn to a focal point? That's it. As simple as that. Texture and emphasis. Context or meaning. So step 3, what is my interpretation of this artwork? I'm going to say that this artwork has the meaning of, I think the picture looks like a flower. So it reminds me of nature, and nature and the color green makes me feel calm and happy. That's my interpretation of my meaning. Okay? So make this stretch to find some meaning for it. If it's a pink mug and it has your mom's name on it and your mom loves pink, that's the context and the meaning. Okay, your mom loves coffee, she loves pink, here's a mug for her, for example. And finally, strengths and weaknesses. So I think that the strength on this piece is the glaze color. I really like the green, and I like the way that it emphasizes the stamping texture. Like it goes up to that line halfway and really goes with the stamping decoration. And I think that maybe the weakness on this piece is that the rim is a little uneven. And so overall though, I'm okay with it because it's handmade, it's fine. Good. So that's me critiquing a pinch pot. The end? Thanks for watching.